Today I'll be showing you how to do proper maintenance and cleaning on your MRX. First, what you'll want to do is remove the stock on the MRX. To do so, you have to remove the set screw that holds the stock in place. So what you want to do is go ahead and grab your 3mm wrench to remove the set screw. Once you have the set screw taken off, go ahead and slide the stock off. It is crucial to remove the stock when doing the maintenance because you'll need to remove the striker plug. Without removing the stock, the plug will not come off. Now what we want to do is go ahead and remove the barrel. As you can see on the barrel, right now the loading option is for L for loader. You can also switch it for M for magazine. In the middle of the two, you'll see that there's a secondary arrow that can line up with the side arrow. That is for barrel removal. So go ahead and line it up and pull the barrel out and set that aside, and we'll come back to that later. Now what we'll want to do is remove the striker plug. To remove the plug, you have to actually remove the disconnecting pin. To do so, go ahead and push the pin from the opposite end until it pops up. Keeping one thumb on the back because this plug is under spring tension. Go ahead and remove the pin. Once removing the pin, you can remove the plug. Then what you'll want to do is remove the mainspring and remove the cover plate for the cocking knob. Once removing the cover plate, go ahead and grab a flathead screwdriver and unscrew the cocking knob. Once you have the cocking knob off, you can actually use it to slide the bolt back to the very far end, and then right where the O-ring sits, you can put the cocking knob right in there and slide the bolt so it slides out further. Once you have the striker buffer coming out, go ahead and remove that and continue the process to slide out the bolt. The bolt and striker will come out together simultaneously because it is actually connected by the bolt pin. So go ahead and pull those apart and set those aside for now. Now what you'll want to grab is the battle swab squeegee. You'll want to clean out the top and bottom chamber on the marker. What you want to do is when you actually do that, go ahead and visually inspect the internals. If you got any paint pigment or oil buildup with dirt, you want to go ahead and clean that out. So go ahead and swab the top and then swab the bottom. Once you have the internals cleaned out, go ahead and get a dry rag, and you'll want to clean out the bolt and striker. So go ahead and wipe those off. Then you want to visually inspect the O-rings on the bolt. Make sure that there's no nicks, scratches, or any pieces of the O-ring missing. Since this one's good, go ahead and set it back down and repeat the process for the striker. Wipe down the striker, check the striker O-ring, make sure it's good. Now what you'll want to do is go ahead and get your paintball gun oil or synthetic gun oil, and you'll want to put a drop of 2 onto the O-ring itself. So 1, 2, any of the excess oil, go ahead and rub that around with your finger and repeat that for the bolt. Now when reinstalling the bolt and striker, you want to make sure that you lock them in together prior to installing them. So the bolt actually has a bolt pin which actually locks into the striker hole. So go ahead and line those up prior to inserting into the gun. Then what you want to insert is the bolt inside the top chamber first. Slide it all the way down till the striker lines up, and go ahead and line it up properly to the bottom chamber till it slides in. Once you get it to slide in, go ahead and apply pressure and pull the trigger to get the bolt to slide all the way in. You can also repeat the process after you put in the striker buffer and the spring so you can get the bolt to slide all the way in. So go ahead and apply pressure on the spring and pull the trigger. Once you get that to slide in, go ahead and get your striker plug, insert that, and lock it in with the disconnect pin. Once you have it all locked in, go ahead and screw on the cocking knob and tighten it with the flathead screwdriver. Put on the cocking knob cover and then go ahead and test it. You should be able to cock the marker back, it should lock in the back position, and when you pull the trigger, it should fire forward. So now what you want to do is go ahead and grab your barrel, and you want to clean the inside of the barrel. So go ahead and grab your swab, run it through the barrel, out the front, and that should clean out the barrel from any paint or dirt that's inside. Now what you want to do is go ahead and reinsert the barrel. And reinserting it, you want to go ahead and line up the arrow that we did earlier for removal so that it lines up with the arrow on the sight, so you can slide the barrel all the way in and change it to the loading option that you desire.